Welcome back to the Stardew Valley Grandpa Challenge, the challenge where we attempt to achieve perfection role-playing as a grandpa who cannot take a single hit point of damage. There's one rule. If we take any damage, we have to reset the file. Now, we just completed Starfruit Summer, and I forgot to make a new thematic whatever slide here. We had Silverhook Spring for fishing. We had our Starfruit Summer. And we got to think about what fall. It's got to be alliterative, it's got to start with, I think in the past we've had like financial fall. I'll take some suggestions from you guys if you have some. Hey Marina, what's up? Welcome in. In our case, I'm kind of thinking, it's basically just pumpkins. And kegs. But we'll come up with something. Anyways, and let's see, our tappers. Actually, why don't we try this? Here, watch. Go like this. So I have to do it like this. Hold on, because they're different size fonts to make it look nice and neat. What is it? FF. It could just be like forever fall. How about we'll go with that. Oh, it needs to be all caps as well. Forever fall. Temporary. It's the it's a not forever title, but we'll do something like that. All right. Fall goals. We'll have to come back and think about what are some of our goals. And we do have these additional goals. Oh yeah, we got to catch the fall community center fish, right? So that's one thing we can think about. Oh yeah. Grow X pumpkins. Oh yeah, didn't we decide how many we were gonna grow? Because we have 56 preserves jars. 56 preserves jars times, was it 14 or 15 cycles? I think it's 14 cycles. Yeah. We can process 784 pumpkins. Divide that by 2 and 392 pumpkins. So we could just round it up. Let's go to to Pierre. So we're going to purchase all the crops that we need for fall, like 3 of each minimum, plus the plus 400 pumpkins, and we'll try to plant all of this. Yeah, hey 27, what's up? Welcome in. And yes, yeah, the grammar stuff, I only read the first half. I noticed some other people were commenting on the Finnish grammar, because there's 2 ways of saying, like, are you going, or where are you going, something like that. And so anyways, yeah. Thanks for helping me out, 27. Okay, so one of our goals here, we'll grow 800 pumpkins because we are mad. We are insane. We don't need to do this, by the way. It's just I can't help myself. All right, grow 800 pumpkins. Actually, okay, how about this? I'm gonna just label this like grow fall crops, right? We'll put 800 pumpkins here. And then all the other crops. We'll just put it as a goal, why not? Other fall crops. We also need to get kegs, right? So we should be able to make 4 cycles, 23 times 4, right? By the end of fall. And We're gonna save all of our starfruit for the kegs. Or we'll see. I don't know. I think we're doing the math correctly, but if it turns out I've made some error, then we might switch and make sure we'll prioritize processing the starfruit over the pumpkins. But yeah. And actually, yeah, this is a good opportunity. Let's come over to fall. Let's take a look. Yeah, our festivals, we got the Stardew Valley Fair. We'll probably skip that. And Spirits Eve. I think we'll probably attend Spirits Eve, but let's see. So yeah, we'll grow a bunch of each of these. We've got, what, multiple harvest crops. We already have the corn, right? Oh, yeah. So yeah, salmon is a fish we need to catch. Salmon and walleye. Oh, whoops. I'm just going to write them here. Salmon, walleye. Wait, the salmon is pretty much any time in the river. The walleye is only with rain. Also in the river. We already got the eel. We already got red snapper. Oh, we need sea cucumber. Let's add that. Sea cucumber in the ocean, 6 to 7 p.m. I'll add the times in later. We probably won't do any fishing. Oh, we need to catch. I'll put this as a main objective, actually. Catch the angler. Right? I believe that's the legendary fish for fall. All right, sea cucumber, tiger trout. What else do we got here? Albacore, midnight carp, and we already got shad. Albacore, midnight carp, and that's it. Yeah. All right. Now, how many of each am I going to grow? Oh, we got to plant the sweet gemberry. We got to remember that. I do have at least one rare seed that we'll plant. We do. Oh, we need another rare seed. And it takes 24 days to grow. Shoot. Well, we'll have more time to grow the crops in future years, so it's fine. And honestly, we're not going to be going into the secret woods where we need to use the sweet gemberry for a long time. We're not going in there until we get the slime charmer ring. Hey, Dindari and Heavenly, welcome in. How are you guys? So we'll plant our sweet gemberry, but we'll just hold on to it. We won't. Yeah. I'm also wondering, is it better to do a rotation, right? Because we could plant in sequence certain crops. Like normally I just plant them all at the same time and then just sort of leave them. But we could rotate them. Because like, what is it? 7, that's 1 week, another week here. This would be like 3 weeks. Like we could fit all of these into one little 3x3 grid: amaranth, artichoke, beet, and bok choy, and grow 9 of each. And that'll save us some room. And then, well, the fairy rose takes like half the season. Didn't we already grow sunflowers? Yeah, because there's summer as well. Oh, and yams. How about that? We'll put fairy rose, we'll put the yams down, and when the yams are ready, we'll switch it to fairy rose. But all these other single ones we'll have a special area that'll be just for planting and harvesting these. And I might do them in order of like the quickest days to grow. So we'll go bok choy, beet, amaranth artichoke. And maybe this, yeah, we'll do the yam and the fairy rose. I think we already have plenty of wheat, but I don't know. Maybe we could plant some more wheat towards the end of the season if we wanted to. Oh yeah, and then cranberries. I guess we'll do a little 3x3 grid of cranberries. I guess we don't have to do 3x3. It could just be 3. We could continue the more, I don't know, efficient layout, you know, where we just have them in little rows of 3. I guess that's probably fine because they're multiple harvests, so we get a lot. Right? Cranberries and eggplant. We do have some broccoli we can put down. And we've already collected some grapes, but we'll put the grapes down anyway. Okay. We have a plan. Right? Good. Heavenly, you're about to reach hard mode. Nice. I hope it goes well. I hope you're prepared. I think this is good. We only need to buy 400 pumpkin seeds. But let's see how, I think we might have enough money just to buy all 800 at once. But let's see. And what's this? 23 times 4 is 80 plus 12. Is that 92, right? So we got to make 92 kegs for starfruit by the end of the season. I might make a few more tappers just to, because I feel like 25 is just an easier number to work with. So we'll do that. We'll make a couple more tappers, and then we'll have like 98 kegs by the end of fall. Okay, and even that should be enough, right? If we have because we only have 100 starfruit, so even if we waited to process the starfruit using just those 100 kegs, so we might not even need this many kegs. And in fact, in my original calculation, let's see. Wait, did I put it over here? Or yeah, I was thinking of like if we went all out on Ginger Island, we could craft like 500 kegs for like 700 something spots. But we actually don't really need to do that because sleeping doesn't take that much time. So in my other approach, I decided, why did I pick 141 kegs? We wouldn't actually need that. But I know why it says that. It should actually be, this number should be 108 because if originally I had created the formula so that it would be just for the greenhouse. So if we unlock the greenhouse, we should have, it's 108 or 112. So we'd only need like 84 kegs to process the starfruit, because the starfruit with deluxe speed grow takes 9 days, which is why I have this 7 divided by 9 in the formula. But don't worry about that. Okay. Let's hop in. We have a busy day ahead of us, by the way. Are we even going to be able to plant everything? Our gold watering can is ready. We got to run by Clint. We got to start. The other thing we have to decide, because we were working quite a bit at the end of the last stream, planning out, you know, how we want the farm. I might move everything down quite a bit. Because originally, you know, I had only moved it down by one tile. I might move it down by 3 tiles. And, the tricky thing is that we've got the giant melon, right? Do we want to grow the pumpkins Yeah, because we need to leave some pumpkins there for the giant melon. If we want to have a giant melon or a giant pumpkin alongside our giant melon. How about that? Okay, we'll move everything down. Yes, okay. I have a vision. We're gonna create something that's kind of weird, but we'll figure something out. But the idea is that there will be a little area of giant crops right outside of our farmhouse. And it'll just be 3 tiles high. So we need to move it down, the actual farming area down quite a bit. But that's fine. We'll figure it out. Hey, Stacy, what's up? All right. Grandpa. Perturbed spirits. It'll be a sunny day tomorrow as well. Okay. Yeah, I think I want here, wait, let me click away so I can point. I think instead of originally, having the farm start here, I might push it down, and then we have a little bit more of a buffer area that we can use for growing the giant crops, or like, I don't know, we can set up some nice stuff. I mean, we could keep the kegs, here in the central aisle. I say kegs, they're jars. But I think it might be nice to try and get it. I'm gonna leave one pathway here, so it's gonna move down 3 plus 1, 4. So it'll actually be on the 5th tile. So basically where these are, this is where we're gonna grow the and I'm gonna plant the pumpkins here. And I might even plant pumpkins over here as well. But it'll be like its own little area. All right. Oh, did I mess that up? Did I destroy the grass under that? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Like this. Oh, let me click away. So the game's paused. I'm thinking if we start here, because we can have a pathway here, we can have a fence here, and then this will be the start of our farming area. I think that's quite nice. And we can do the same on the other side. I like that. Okay, wait. You gotta have surgical precision to be able to do this. I forget. Oh, I'm not paying attention. Okay, maybe I can count it better going this way. Here we go. Right. That's 5. There's 10. Look, it doesn't matter. It's infuriating, but it can't be helped. And then here. Okay. Like that. Oh, I should be counting. Something like that. We'll have to figure out where this guy goes. But I'm just going to put him in where I think is the middle. For now. But yeah. Heavenly, you're saying there's no need to line up the giant crops together? I'm going to try. You think it looks cooler randomly? Nah. I mean, I think it's going to look really cool if we have them all together. Like, that takes extra planning, extra execution. For fall, we got to keep pickling pumpkins and never waste money just for all the future jars we want to make. And copper and iron and coal to turn them into bars for kegs. Yeah, I've got it planned so that we make just enough kegs, and we already have enough jars to process all the pumpkins. So I won't make any more. But yeah. Hey Abby, what's up? Don't forget to get beets from the desert. You could always bring the prismatic shard too. Should we get the galaxy sword? That's a good point. I didn't think about that. We got to get the beets. How many days do the beets require? Oh, they're not even on here. The fall. Oh, they are. Yeah. The oasis. All right. We got to go to the oasis to grab the beets. Thanks for that tip. You know, we might wait to do that because I'm planning to plant everything in sort of succession. So, we won't be planting the beets today anyways. We're gonna plant all. What's the first thing we plant actually? We plant the bok choy. I want to have a little 3x3 grid that's just for replanting, like the bok choy, the beets, the amaranth, and then the artichoke. And then we'll have another 9x9 grid that's just for the yams and the fairy roses. And then everything else is like free game for pumpkins and maybe a few other things. Like there's the sweet gemberry, the rare seed. And then also whatever, cranberries, eggplant, broccoli, whatever. I guess I'm going to go get the seeds now. As well as our... watering can. So wait, that's a vegetable, so let's put it in here. This away. All right. Actually, and this is a perfect day to use our coffees. Or even our Joja Colas, actually. Lightning McQueen over here. Do we have a strawberry? Yes. Oh my gosh, Pam gets in the way. Oh, we even have a little quest. A sandfish. Do we have any extras? I know we caught several, but I don't know. All right. So we already have corn, so we can leave that. I'm going to get 3 eggplant seeds. We'll get 9 bok choy. 9 yams. Just 3 cranberries. Because that's a multi-growth crop. We'll skip wheat and sunflower because we already grew those in summer. We'll get 9 fairy seeds. Nine amaranth. 3 grape starter. And the rest, pumpkin seeds. We need at least 400. But we could go ahead and just purchase all 800 now. It would only be what? Wait, if we buy 400, that's 40,000, right? Yeah. We could afford it. We're gonna buy more anyways. I'm just thinking, are we gonna spend money on anything right now? Nope. There we go. Okay. No, I didn't mean to do that. Have another Joja Cola because we got to go get our watering can. It's too hot outside, Jay. I agree. I totally agree. Even this morning, I noticed when I went for my run, it felt unusually hot. Drink another Joja Cola. Give me some Joja Cola before my next marathon. If it gives you this kind of speed boost, it's worth it. The beach looks odd during fall, Jay. All right. So the main goal here is just to plant the crops and water them. Okay, so how about this? We're going to run down here. Oh my God. Oh, I'm going to be so upset if we can't plant everything because I'm just too slow. Because we have to water everything as well. Ah. Okay, one more. We'll get some water. Got a refill. Okay, this is crazy. There's no way we're going to be able to plan everything today. Don't worry, I'll get that spot. If I miss a spot, please let me know. Time just to use up all my Joja Colas. I mean, every second counts right now. There we go. Okay. We planted... That's 181. We still have... Well, yeah. Quite a bit. Jay, you wish it was minus 20 Celsius right now? It'd be nice to have a break from this, for sure. I wish it was just, like, 14 Celsius. Oh, that would be so nice. A nice, cool day. That makes me look forward to autumn. Like fall right now here in Stardew. Then you're in cold heaven. Heavenly. But, yeah. You want to redo your grandpa challenge with the beach farm? Why? You were so anti-beach farm, Heavenly. When I remember, you were like, dude, you can't do that. You gotta do, come on, we gotta do it standard farm or forest farm. I don't remember what you were saying. But I'm doing beach farm just for the fun of it, not because it gives any strategic advantage. So I do agree with you there, but I don't think it really matters that much in terms of the grandpa challenge. But yeah, your interest is shifting to Terraria now. Yeah. Okay. I feel like, so this whole area... Okay, I'm gonna water this whole area. Alright, one. I actually guessed it correctly. I do want to break this spot because I think it looks better. There we go. Oh, I messed that up. Great. All right, don't worry. Uh-oh, running out of energy here. I didn't really bring enough energy food, but the priority is pumpkins. We can plant the whatever harvest crops another day if needed. Okay. Well, how many is this? That if we go, what's 15? Okay, yeah, 15 times 9. Well, it's less than whatever. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I'm just making sure we're not going to overplant. Oh, I suck. I should be better at this. It's already evening. We haven't even started on the left side of the farm. Oh, we ran out. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm gonna get some coffee. Okay, we got our coffee. Wait. Fill this up. Okay. I am actually gonna try. Oh, shoot. Like this, yeah. Right. I click away. Because I want this to be a path. And then I want this to be a fence. Right? But I'm worried this might not be enough space for the... Because it's only going to give... Well, it's 1% for each one of these top... Well, starting from here, right? So actually, there's a very low chance that we even get a pumpkin here. Unless I extend it down. We also need to put another scarecrow up here. And then what am I going to do? What am I going to do on this other side? I do want to put the multi-harvest crops over here at the top. Yeah. I think we should keep that the same. The multi-harvest crops should stay up here. But it would be nice to put some pumpkins down as well. We still need to place down... Okay, well, let's... I know we're going to put them here, so we might as well. Right, like that. All right. I still need to put down 67 more pumpkins. Okay, well, let's decide then. Okay, multi-harvest crops. Let's decide where we're putting those. Yeah, let me move these out of the way. Right, because we have quite a bit of room over here. How many rows? I think we've got 1, 2, 3 rows before the corn. Right, and we've got... I'm going to put the grape on the far left because it has the whatever. I'm going to... What is this called? A trellis. I almost called it a terrace, but no, it's a trellis. We need that. We need the cranberries, and that's it. So we'll put the grape starter here. Yeah, grape starter, eggplant, cranberries, corn, and the rest we can do the pumpkins up here. The only annoying thing now I kind of wish I had bought more pumpkins because, well, I mean, I guess no, wait. I mean, we can plant as many pumpkins as we want. We don't have to plant half. I just assumed, well, we have enough jars to process 800 pumpkins. But we could plant more than the 400 because we'll have 2 harvests of pumpkins, right? We could plant more. But yeah. Jay, you got some vegan cheesy jalapeno sauce for your wraps and a can of Dr. Pepper. I actually purchased the a 6-pack of Coca-Cola Lime because I kept seeing it at the store, and I'm like, you know what? I would love just a Coke with some ice. So I finally bit the bullet. I bought it, and I have to say, it's not as good as regular Coke. It's not bad, but it's not as good as regular Coke. That's fine. Okay. Let's Okay. Please. Okay, good. Good. I'm gonna put pumpkins up here as well. Yeah. I need to put some scarecrows down. I need to make 2 more scarecrows. Okay. I need to... Okay, the yam seeds take 10. I'm going to put these in groups here. Why does it feel like I'm missing... I feel like I'm missing a crop. Wait, the artichoke. Why don't we have artichoke? Where do we get that? Year 2. Starting in year 2, that's when we get artichoke. Okay, that's why I was like, we're missing 1. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, actually... Hold on, wait, let me... I mean, we could put a little row of 9 here that's our rotating crops. I mean, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I almost wish it was 6, because then we would have enough. I feel like we should do it. If we put the pumpkins, that gives us a slightly higher chance that we could get a giant pumpkin here at the top. But yeah. Abby says you also need enough to process during spring while your spring crops grow. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Yeah, we'll probably have leftover pumpkins. Right, we'll probably have some leftover pumpkins then. Oh my god, I hate this. What? Why does the game do that? That is the most infuriating thing. What's the point of having the ability to hop if then it doesn't? I don't know. Look, all right. I contain my rage. All right. Um, I'm just actually. I'm just deciding, do I want the pumpkins in this top area to give us a higher chance of a giant pumpkin? Or because these then I would need to grow down here. Yeah, I'll prioritize the pumpkins. How about that? I'd like to get a giant pumpkin up here. Okay. Now let's see about trying to plant the rest. All right. Let's have a coffee. Let's have a think about it. And it should be here, right? Yes. Yeah. No. Actually, it should be like this. Yes. Like that. Again, the game fails. uh okay. Now, I had decided we're gonna do we need to have 9 and then 9 of these. You know what? This actually works. Originally I was gonna do 9 in a 3x3. But we can actually do it in a horizontal row of 9. I didn't even think about that. I like that actually. Like this. All right. That's planted. We'll save these for later. The rest I'm going to plant as pumpkins here. Ooh. I'd like to do a little bit more. We have time, I think. What the? I didn't mean for that to happen. I forgot that it does that. Yeah, like this. Ah. It's almost midnight. Running out of energy. Okay. That's actually good. I think we've accomplished most of it. We got to make a couple more. Here, let's get the wood, the fiber, and the coal. Oh wait, we actually should have. Here we go. Look at that. We got our rare crows. Well, we got one rare crow. I already have another one that's... Oh, I should put the other one. Oh, that would be so nice. Here, I'm just going to put it here for now. Where's the other rare crow down here? Yes. Oh god, that was dangerous. Right there. For now. There we go. Did we do everything? I mean, we planted pretty much everything we planned on. I wanted to do about half the pumpkin seeds. Wanted to, yeah, plant, yeah, not all of these, because we're going to rotate. We're going to rotate the crops. We got to go get the beet seeds as well. We can go buy those later. All right, let's go to sleep. I think we did everything. If we missed something, too bad. I can't deal with it. You like the lemon Pepsi Max, Jay? I don't think I've tried that one. But yeah. Yeah, my Coca-Cola lime. It looked so enticing. But in actual practice, it's just not that good. Regular Coke would be better. I mean, Dr. Pepper's the best. The problem is you can't get a six-pack of Dr. Pepper as easily as the Coca-Cola. And it costs quite a bit more because you have to get the 1.5 liter of the Coke or of Dr. Pepper, and then you have to drink it pretty quickly because it loses its carbonation, you know, and that's critical to the flavor. Heavenly, people eat fancy food. You're just eating rice and fasolia with tomato sauce. Fasolia is a beans, and they don't make you fart. They're incredible. All right. Day 1. Success. All right. It's gonna rain all day tomorrow. That'll be nice. Okay, we gotta figure something out here. I guess first of all, we gotta water our crops. Let's do that. Like that. Okay, I do think this guy, he needs to be more like that. There we go. And we just do this all fall. It's kind of a waste of time. If we're just looking at it from the perspective of like optimizing a run to get to the mines, you know? But I'm having fun. That's the... And I've already decided if we have to reset, which I hope we don't. If that happens, then I don't know. Then we'll do a more efficient year one. I think that's justified. Already feeling exhausted. Wow. Yes. Let's eat that. Over here. That. Oh no. That is genuinely infuriating. All right. Did I water all the crops? I think so. I do want to move. Oh, I want to get fences. I want to get gates. Yeah. Let's do this. Get that wood. All right, this is where our gates are going to be. Unfortunately, there's already grass on it. Here, I'll put the seeds away. Oh, we already had some pumpkin seeds I forgot about. That's fine. Oh, we forgot to plant broccoli. Well, we got to plant some. We have a lot of broccoli. Oh, that's so annoying because now our farming setup is kind of like, is it possible for me to... I just want to destroy the grass on this one tile. But it's impossible to do that without... Okay, we almost destroyed all of it, but somehow it managed. I want to put some pathing down. Oh, we don't have much. Wait, do I have more? Did I move the tiles, I think, over here? Yes, okay, we do have more. It's like the perfect amount. Oh, I do want to put down... Did I have any other... No. Oh, and let me get the, some wood here. I didn't have any wood, oh, we do. Actually, this. We got a grass starter. I might just buy the grass starter directly from... Hold on. Oh, perfect. I don't know how I managed that. Uh-oh. Yes. Got it. I do want the other, like that as well. That looks nice. I want a bunch of gates. All right, I want a gate here. And a gate here. Boom. I want a gate down here as well. I want a gate over here. I want a gate here. And I do actually want a gate down here. So just get rid of that. It should be on this here. Like that. And maybe... Oh yeah, are we going to plant these broccoli seeds? Where are we going to plant these? I wish I had remembered this, because I would have put them up at the top. They'll be, like, you know, they're multi-harvest, so they belong up at the top. I'm just debating, do we make a separate area just for them? You know what we could do? We could... Okay, hear me out. We could fill out the rest of this area with pumpkins, right? So then our farm is symmetrical. Then we take the broccoli and we grow it maybe down here. We can... Remember we were going to clear out another space? Maybe we can grow the broccoli just off to the side somewhere. And the pumpkins will be fine. We could leave all the pumpkins over one extra night. And that will give us insurance if we get a giant pumpkin. Maybe we don't get a giant pumpkin in those top areas, but we get one below. We could leave that giant pumpkin around till the end of fall and then decide. So it'll give us... Meaning, what am I trying to say here? If I plant the pumpkins here now, they'll be ready a day later than usual. But that's fine because we're gonna harvest our pumpkins on fall 14, or we don't have to harvest all the pumpkins. We can maybe harvest the ones down in this bottom left corner, right, and replant those on fall 14. But then fall 14, these will be ready, but we leave them overnight one night and try to get some giant pumpkins. And then fall 15, we replant everything. But maybe we leave a giant pumpkin if we get one in a good spot. That's a good idea. That's a great idea. Yes, Abby, it may not be optimized, but it's satisfying and aesthetically pleasing. So 10 out of 10 with farming fall. Yes. That's it. That's it. Hold on. Abby, wait, didn't you give me the name for the previous season? We had Starfruit Summer, and now we have Farming Fall. I like that. Farming Fall. And actually, let's add a goal. I'll get rid of these later. Actually, we could do that now. Hold on. Obviously pumpkins. We got to go for the pumpkins. Right? Here. Watch this. Where is it? Copy image. Paste. Bring it up here-ish. So it's the right size. Delete that. Boom. Copy it over. Boom. There we go. That's how we do it. All goals, year one. The other thing was, wait, what was I going to add as a goal? The, get a giant, grow a giant pumpkin. There we go. I like that. Actually, I have an even better. It should go over here in the fall crops section. All right, that's good. Farming fall, I like that. Okay. What was I doing again? We need to plant the broccoli seeds. We'll put them somewhere else. Yeah, let's finish out this area. Like that, yeah. There'll be one day off, but it'll be fine. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Oh, I need to I need to open the gate. It looks so scuffed. I'm also gonna put down grass starters everywhere where the gates are. Or like, I want the 2 poles next to the gate to have grass. That's just a requirement. We gotta have that. It has to be done. Do I need this quality fertilizer? I guess I could just put it down. Like, what else would I use it for? We're going to process our pumpkins, but you never know. We might have enough pumpkins. Oh, wait. I do want to grab... Hold on. The fiber. Right. So, like, for example... Let me get... It'll be like this. We go 1 here, 1 there. Skadoosh, skadoosh. Right, and this one's already set, so we can put one here. Go like that. Okay, that's closed. Open it up. Oh, the dog's literally in the way, please. I cannot do it because the dog is there. The dog is hogging the one area that we need. There. All right, running out of energy, but that's fine. We take care of it? Yes. Now we need to make a little patch. I wonder. We might be able to make it over here. The problem is the symmetry, right? We only have 12 little broccolis. Maybe we make the patch so that we don't fill it up. We make it 3 in height and we make it 9 across, so it can have 27, but we'll just fill up the first 4 columns like that with our broccoli, and then we can expand it if we need it. Yeah, I like that. But we got to make sure. I do actually have the scarecrow as well. I don't like the placement of this because it's blocking. Maybe we'll find another way to do this, but you know, like that. There. Oh, the dog left. There. There we go. All right, there we go. Oh shoot, it's hard. We're already running out of time. I don't even know. How much space do we need to leave in between? I feel like it needs to be symmetric, you know? Because it's like, there's a gate here, there'll be a road here. There probably needs to be another gate here, and then it begins here on this tile. Like this. I'm just going to put that there for now. Also, I don't know. Like, I want to put... Personally, I don't think we should be using our fiber. Fiber is too valuable of a resource because we need it for a statue. We should just be buying the, what are they called? These grass starters. We should just buy them directly from Pierre. That's what I think. Oh, we do need to pick these up. Shoot. Oh, I want to put a little road down here. Yeah. We're running out of stone. Did I put a... I did put a little thing there, right? Yeah. Oh, well. An aesthetic. Of course, the dog is in the way, naturally. I'm going to leave this grass. I want it to grow in. Actually, let's go ahead and put it where we see. Like that. Okay. Good enough. Good enough for now. So much effort to be aesthetic, but it's going to be so worth it. Right? Maybe. Maybe not. Oh yeah, all these preserves jars. Oh, we didn't put the quality fertilizer down. Should I do that? Why not? There we go. Alright, I do want my energy back. We'll go to sleep. We're gonna pet the dog. He's already petted. All right. Oh, and it's raining today. Thank God. Wait, do we need the... We don't need the rain for the angler, do we? Oops. Yeah, any weather in fall near the waterfall north of Judge Mart. Catch the angler, put it in a... Right, its aged roe is worth 960. Well, actually, it'll be 1344 because we have the artisan profession. That's nice. Right, so that's worth more than pickling pumpkins. But not more than the starfruit. I mean, actually, in starfruit, we're gonna go for the wine. We're gonna go for wine. Okay, it's Wednesday. Pierre's closed. Darn. Because I want to go and purchase the grass starters. I also want to put these down. I can put them on the grass. That's interesting. So we have 18 more. Oh, we want to build, remember, we want to build the well. Wouldn't that be so nice to build? Let's add that to our goals. Build a well. Should we go fishing? Because it's a rain day. I suppose we should. Which of the fish are the rain fish? Walleye is one of them, I know. That might be the only one. The other fish we might be able to catch anyways. Right, well, the shad we already have. And wait, red snapper. We already did red snapper in summer. But yeah, the walleye is a rain fish. I mean, there are we could go catfishing. Catfish fishing? There's a difference. Catfishing is a different thing. We're not going to be doing any of that. I guess Grandpa could, like, you know, create a little anime avatar for himself and, like, start friending people on social media, you know? He could try to catfish some guys. That's what he does for fun in Stardew. Instead of forming any real relationships with the other villagers, he just catfishes them. He would catfish. Clint would be the first to get catfished so easily, right? I mean, obviously. Okay, anyways. The walleye's not available till 12 p.m. anyways, so we could go and fish for it in the river. And we'll probably catch some of these other fish as well. Like the salmon, I don't know. But yeah. Did I have anything in my timeline? I don't remember how much I planned. Because we were planning a lot. Most of the planning needs to happen in spring because that's when, like, the timing of when you buy things really matters. Because it has cascading effects on how much money you make and how much you can reinvest at the beginning of summer, etc. But here in fall, it's sort of like we're just planning everything. You know, we'll just continue working with our row. So we got to catch the angler. We've already got the legend and the crimson fish. We still have... Do we still have melons that we can jar? Maybe we should start jarring? Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Okay. And and build the well. That would be so nice if we could do that right now. It's just like, maybe I'll build it and then let's see. Actually, hold on. I might need to take these. Because if we build it symmetrical, then we won't be able to get around it. Well, let's see. Let's see. Let's see how it turns out. What do we need for the well? Is it just... It's just stone. And actually, it's a good opportunity for us to go purchase some more stone for making paths. Let's do that. We'll build a well today. Let's do that before we go fishing. All right. Oh, look at our farm come together. It's so beautiful. And I'm going to wait to do the preserves jars. Oh, we can, oh no, I should have kept making more iron. That's okay. Ah. There's too many things to keep track of. Because I want to make... I want to make the kegs. Alright, let's harvest. The... Alright, how many is that? We got 22 oak resin. I thought we would have 23, but I guess... Oh, well, it is 23 when I collect this one up here. Yeah. Right. Amaranth for Marnie. Catfish Frenzy. Okay, we do have the Legend Road that we can process. I feel like... Yeah. That should go there. I'm gonna put the coffee away. I'd also put these fences away, those seeds. All right. Let's see. Yeah, let's run to Robin. Poor Clint. Someone could use some obviously AI profile picture. And he'd be sending them his life savings, thinking this is the love of his life. Do I need a resin for the community center? I think so. I think so. So we could move maybe some of that. Although I want to prioritize getting our kegs going first before we donate. But yeah, we do need the, what is it, the resin and whatnot for, I don't remember which bundle. Is it in the crafts room? Exotic? Yeah. Well, we actually already have, wait, we have 3 of these, so we don't, I might just use the pine tar anyway. Well, we need to save these for some other bundles. I know we at least need another purple mushroom, right? Purple and red. Hold on. It's in the bulletin board. See, we do need another maple syrup here, right? Some of them are duplicated. Yeah, so we need a purple one here. We do need oak resin over here. I thought we needed another red mushroom. We already donated it. Yeah, okay. That reminds me, we need to be checking the... whatever the mushroom thing. Alright, how much stone am I gonna get? We need it. Alright, construct farm buildings. Well... Come on, let's see. It's like... if I put it here, it lines up perfectly. Yeah, I didn't plan this very well because right here where my cursor is, or I guess this is now, yeah, I want it to be in line with where the path is going to be. But you know what we could do? Because if I put it here, there's no space to go around it. Right? The fences block the corners. So it has to be here. Yeah. And that's fine. That's fine. Let's just do it. I won't put fences around the broccoli. I mean, we can just, it's a little like garden patch. It's not like our proper farming area, you know? You love the English way of spelling center with the R-E instead of the E-R. Why do you like that way, huh? Not the American, right? Do you like your colors with a U in them as well? Colorful. Abby says, sacrifice the broccoli, you'll get more seeds. True, yeah, so we could just delete. We'd only lose 4 broccoli if we deleted them to make a little bit more space, right? So, or maybe we'd have to move it 2 down. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Is that all that we needed? We got our stone so we can keep making cobblestone paths. I need to make the kegs. That's kind of the priority. I might go down to Clint, purchase some more copper and iron. Just so that we can keep working on making more. Was there anything else she had that I would want? Oh, a big chest recipe. I do want to get this eventually. Could even decorate a little bit. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, all these other floor recipes. Kind of odd to have a floor recipe, but I guess that's how it works in this game. Sorry, you can't build a stone pathway because you don't have the recipe. Oh yeah, we gotta check this. All right. We'll check the special orders board. But first I want to go by Clint. Oh, I'll take the 3 iron ore right out of the trash. I'll take it. Oh, wow, that used all our money. I didn't realize. That's fine, though. We need all that. We don't need anything else at the moment. All right. I'm actually... Oh! I didn't bring the fishing rod. I knew we'd forget something. That's okay, though. We'll run home. Trash in the water versus the juicy bugs. I don't think we can get the bug guts. Right? Like, how we can only get bug guts if we go into the mines. I'll do community cleanup. I think we need a little bit more. The farm's coming together. Does that count as... Oh, that actually counts as trash. That's awesome. All right, I'll take that. I'm gonna make a few more tappers for these trees back here. And that'll get us up from, what, 23 to 25 or 26? Actually, I might chop one of these trees down and put in a maple seed. Yeah, the one on the far right. Let's do that. That way we have our 3 trees in the back. Also, hold on. Can I make the, yes. Okay, yeah, fiber and stone. Okay, let's get that. Oh. And it would actually also be nice to craft those on mushroom logs. Hardwood, moss, and the fiber. Let's do that. Right, fiber, moss, hardwood, and, let's get tree fertilizer. Let's get 2 more tappers. Oh, we can only make 1? Oh, we need the wood, that's why. Yeah. There we go, we got 2 tappers. Oh, that's still working. Oh, and the mushroom logs. Yes. Okay. Go like that. That. Okay, we did that. This tree will still grow up, right? In between these 2 mushroom logs. I can't remember. How much? I think they'll still grow up. Like, I don't think the artisan machines affect if a tree will grow. It's if something else, like another tree is right next to it, it won't grow, right? But yes. Oh, but okay, so Marina, you learned the English, the received pronunciation. Stacy says, I'm American, but I like some of the British spellings too. It feels fancier. The British in their fancy ways. All right, let's see here. All right, we got 21. Let me get out all of this. I want to make... Oh, where are we going to put the kegs? Where are we going to put the kegs? This is a disaster. My inventory is filling up so much. I don't know how this happened. All right, take that, take that. Get all this out of here. I do want to keep... I do like keeping some of the fat. Okay, these need to be placed down. That's a priority. And we got to figure out what we're going to put in them, right? We have tons of melons that we can process. We've already turned the melons into the community center. So we'll only save a few, I think. Yeah. We'll get more. Okay. Alright, might as well collect mushrooms. Alright, we almost have enough. I just need to put... Well, I should have put, I should have put one more copper in. Yeah, put these away. I mean, we could put kegs down here on this end, right? I could put kegs running down this end, but it would block this, so it would have to start like here and go do. But then I might need to leave a space. Oh, but this is sort of in the way as well. Oh my god. Yeah, and where do I put the rest of these jars? There are just too many possibilities. Another option would be kegs over here somewhere. Like, we could start setting up a little keg empire over here. It would require destroying a bunch of these trees. Right? I do like the idea of having all of our jars just in one giant row. That's what we'll do. We'll extend the jars all the way down. Make some more iron, because that's easy. Alright, let's get the wood. All right, do we make them all? And we just start. We can start kegging on Wednesdays. That'll be our keg day for starfruit. Marina, you like the keg empire? Oh, we have so many decisions to make. We do need to get the starfruit down in the kegs today. That is, I think, a priority. We only need 23. Part of me feels like we need an indicator keg somewhere. Hold on, let me click away so time isn't running. Like, we could put... Well, I mean, anywhere on screen where the kegs are, we should be able to see. Like, you guys can't see down because my camera's in the way, but... we could put them here in front of this, but that's kind of annoying. We could move them off of the farm, but that's even more annoying. If we have the space on the farm, we should use it. Okay, if I go over to the right over here, the problem, well, I like that it's here, but the problem is there isn't much room for expansion to the right. Like, that beach area isn't very large. I mean, we could put an indicator keg down somewhere here. Or even just have one in the farmhouse. I kind of feel like our keg empire should be somewhere else because it's just going to take... we could put them here, but that's kind of in the way. I like being able to run in front here. Oh, wait, I can't even go around this. No. I thought I would have a little space. Oh, I misjudged Terra. So we're going to have to move that. We have to move it down another... Oh. So this needs to go down even farther. Yeah. Wow. It's like, at that point, it's so close to the water down here, it doesn't even make a difference, right? I think our keg empire should be here. Right? Like, it should start over here somewhere. Also thinking about moving some of the tappers down to these other trees. So we can make some more space. Like, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that one doesn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, why not? And I can cut these trees down. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wow. Actually, we'll have... Yeah. Okay. Those done. I did that top row. I kind of feel like these are more of a priority to get rid of. What was that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think. Oh. Nope. Okay, never mind then. Oh. It was there. Oh, that was strange. But yeah, let's go ahead and chop these trees down. We're gradually going to migrate our tappers. All right, it's getting late. We got to decide. Let's see. Just Delete all that. We have 23 in me. I feel like, yeah, it should go up like this. Yeah. We could do it like this. At least for now. Oh, let's take one indicator keg with us. Where is it? Should it be starting here? Yeah, let's move these up a little bit. Okay, we'll have one indicator keg. I haven't decided if I want to continue that down or not, but let's see. I put the right thing in, right? Okay, good. For half a second, I was thinking, oh no, did I put the wrong... Our indicator keg will be in here. Like that. We're not going to be able to get our preserves jars down, I think, tonight, but that's fine. We still have 20. We need to find 10 on each side. And I want to break up these, I need to make some more space here. I can't even see if there's tappers on those, but we'll find out. Next week when we, do another oak resin harvest, more of these trees will have grown and we can transfer over everything. All right. We don't have the crimson fish yet, but that's okay. We'll do these melons. Did you ever end up getting quartz? You still haven't managed to get one either, Stacy? Yeah, no. We opened all those geodes and there weren't any quartz in it. So we'll be waiting on that, or we'll see. It is possible we might go into the mines before unlocking the whole community center. Because quartz is one of those things we can get pretty early on, and we can just like reset floor 5 a bunch of times. I think it'll spawn on floor 5, right? Or we can see. But yeah. I love that. Isn't it so funny that I got a crystallarium before I ever got quartz? Stacy, you donated your first quartz to the museum like an idiot. Before you realized how hard it was going to be to get one. Thought you could get them in fishing chests. Yeah, they don't appear in fishing chests, unfortunately, but yeah. We'll find a way. We'll find a way to get one. All right, let's go to bed. Go to sleep. All right. Spirits feel neutral today. Weather tomorrow will be like whatever, windy. Why do I check living off the land? I've already done that. I've beaten this game 100 times, so. Oh, before I forget, get out the legend row, because that's the priority. That needs to go in the jars. Yeah, along with the crimson fish row. Wait, did I leave any crimson fish row in here? No. We didn't leave any over here, did we? No. All right. I mean, we missed the rain day to catch whatever, but I think it's fine. Got our beautiful farm. All right, Abby, enjoy your Pilates class. But yeah, Stacy, you can't take anything back from the museum after it's donated. Look at this, using all our energy, basically. All right. All right, there we go. Now let's put all of these. Now we do have a problem here. I'm just gonna have to... because we are gonna move this down one. So I don't know. We're just gonna guess and put it here. This should give us plenty of berth. I mean, it goes to a dead end as well. How nice is that? All right, melons. I just love these cobblestone paths. I'm fancy like that, you know? Oh yeah, we're stuck there. Oh, the grass is in the way. That's going to be so annoying to try and get. We'll worry about that later. I like we're doing community cleanup just by the crab pots. All right, it would be nice to go and catch the angler today. We have so many acorns. All right. Yes, let's go do it. That there. We'll have our trout soup as well. Let's put our melons back. We have an extra thing. I guess I could leave some of these tools here. There's no need. Let's see. Yeah, let's just go catch the angler. Oh, we could go... Let's go and purchase the, grass starter. Also, it's worth checking for some fall forage. Before I forget, because I'm not going to do it on this... You know what? Let's just do it on... Let's do it right now. Oh, hey, look at that. I'm glad I brought my, Uh-oh. How many beet seeds do we really need? Isn't there like a quest we have to turn in like 12 beets or something? Because I was originally thinking we just grow 9. But actually, let's get 18 because we could grow it. We can grow 2 of these because we won't have access. My original plan, I was thinking we would have artichoke, but we don't have artichoke. We can just grow them twice in a row. All right. Let's run around and grab stuff if we see it. I need artifacts. I'm waiting to bring the prismatic shard. All right, I feel like I want to bring it when it's more momentous, you know? When it's like, it's time for us to go into the mines. Oh wait, there's another cactus over here. I missed it. Yeah, was there something? Oh, shoot. You know what? I need to stop recycling the trash. I keep putting it in the recycler, but we need to save it to put it in the recycling bin. Oh, no. Haley wants a gold bar? I don't think that's going to happen, Haley. Gold's too valuable for me right now. I was going to get a lot of grass starter, but I'm like, oh shoot, we don't have much money. We could get 15 of these. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we're going to have so much money from all the jellies and the aged roe. It's all fun. It'll all be good. Wait, we do have, yes, the right bait. Eat that trout soup. Cast. Here we go. I was expecting an immediate, you know, angler bite, but no. Is this maybe a salmon? Yep. We need that. Oh, what is that? What is this? Is this also a salmon? No, it's maybe a tiger trout. Yeah. We needed that as well. Zoned out for a bit, Marina. Yes, we're fishing for the fall legendary fish. The angler. I think the angler is the easiest of all the legendaries to catch. Let's see, though. Although we haven't hooked it. I feel like we caught the legend and the crimson fish way quicker. Like, just within a few casts. You know why I think that's the case? The angler can only be caught in this location. Hold on, wait. Let me lock in. I gotta get this. Gotta get that treasure chest. And the tile depth is very shallow. And when you have a shallow tile depth, that's why we don't... Even though we've gotten perfect catches, none of them are iridium. Iridium quality. Because it's only like 2 or 3 tiles from shore, not 4 or 5. Like 5, I think, is the max. And we got a lot of green algae or whatever. But yeah. So, and I think because the tile depth is so low, you get a higher chance of getting like smallmouth and other fish instead of catching, I don't know, the legendary fish. That's my guess. I'm just going to guess that the angler is actually a little rarer to get on the line simply because of the tile depth. Oh, and I guess we're casting that direction now. Watch it be the angler immediately. That'd be so funny. All right, here we go. There we go. All you got to do is complain. And then the angler shows up. That was so easy. Oh. All right. I think we got all the fish we need here. Let's go home. All right, let's see. Oh, okay, hold on. I want to make, so replant, was it, is that bok choy with something? What do we replant with amaranth? And replant the yams with the flowers. I don't know which one it was. Is it the fairy rose? Something like that? Also, there we go. Replant the bok choy with amaranth and 2 rounds of beets. All right, we can cross off the build a well. We caught the angler. We're just going to say 92 to 100 kegs. How about that? Over here, we've got, we caught the salmon. We caught the tiger trout. And that's it for now. Right? Sea cucumber and albacore are both sea ocean fish. Walleye is a rain fish. And then the midnight carp, I think that's a mountain fish. The mountain lake fish, right? Oh, no. Jay, you were talking about Helsinki with Marina and thought you might know more about the architecture. Isn't it a pretty good mix of old and new? Yeah, no, I love the architecture here in Helsinki. The Art Nouveau. Helsinki is really a gem of Art Nouveau architecture. I wrote a few articles about it on the This is Finland, the finland.fi website. If you want to go learn a bit more about the architecture. If you just go on the website and type my name, my articles should pop up, and several of them are about the Art Nouveau, or here it's called Jugendstil, the German word for it. But it's the same thing, like, yeah. So Helsinki is full of hundreds of Art Nouveau buildings, and of course there's more than Art Nouveau architecture. So a lot of modernist architecture. Oliver Aalto, really famous. Eliel Saarinen, but for me, the Art Nouveau is where it's at. The national romantic movement, and the Kalevala, and yeah. Jay was telling you about the possible modernization of trams, and it's probably going to get uglier. I also wrote an article about trams. That's one of my favorite articles I ever wrote. You should go check. I wrote about like the history of trams in Helsinki. That was such a fun one to research, but yeah, no, I don't know. I don't think the new trams are ugly. A lot of the new trams, so we don't have new. We're not replacing the old trams. There's basically like 2 kinds of trams that we have. We've got like the ones that are from like the 1970s, and then we have some newer trams from like the early 2000s. And maybe mid 2010s. I think maybe some of them were built. And then we also have, people call it looks like a tram, and it basically is a tram, but it's more like light rail. And those can go much faster. And so we do have a bunch of those. And interestingly, you will see those light rail train cars in the city center on the tram lines, where it's not actually light rail, but they just test them out on the in the city center. And before they move them to the light rail lines that have been built, where the tram stops are a bit farther apart, whatever. It's designed so that they can go a bit faster as well between. better for commuting from other parts of the city. Uh, but I don't think they're ugly. I love trams. I love them. I love the sounds of the trams, except sometimes when you go around certain corners and then it's like super squeaky and you're like, what? How did they not design for that? Like, why does it have to be the loudest, squeakiest machine of all time going around corners? But yeah. But please, yeah, actually, that's an article I'm really proud. I'm proud of all my articles, but the tram one I'm especially proud of. I put so much effort into researching it. Um, but yeah, Jay, you hate the modern trams. Yeah, you like the character of the old ones. I can see that. Yeah. And actually, was it back in the 70s they introduced trams that were a different color. So all the public transportation in Helsinki has different color schemes to differentiate from like buses and trams and metro and even ferries and trains as well. But for a while they made the trams like was it like sort of reddish orange and white and it was like that for a while. But then they changed it back to the green and gold. Green and gold, that's our tram color here in Helsinki. And so people were really happy when they brought back the green and gold. Was it sometime in the 80s they brought it back? But also something else you'll notice, Jay, I don't know if you've seen those older trams from the 70s. They typically have three cars, and the middle car is actually a newer invention, I believe from the early 2000s. Don't quote me on that, but the middle car you'll notice has a you can enter the car at platform level, so it's like wheelchair accessible, right? And those were built later and then inserted in between the tram so that more people would be able to actually use the tram and not just people that can climb up these steep steps to get onto the tram. And one of my favorite, if you ever visit Helsinki, one of my favorite museums is the tram museum. It's free. It's very quick. You can go in and out in like 15 to 30 minutes. And it's so fun. They have all the trams on display, and not all of them, but like a lot of the old ones. And you can see the old fashioned trams from like the late 1800s that were originally pulled by horses. But they were proper trams on tram tracks, but they were literally just horse powered. And Helsinki is quite hilly, and there were certain places where they would keep an extra team of horses so that the horses would be able to pull the tram up these steeper hills. But then with electrification and everything, yeah, the horses were no longer needed. Yeah. I knew Tyler would be as insane as me about trams. That's, you know what? I feel like people who appreciate Stardew Valley and public transportation, especially trams, that that Venn diagram has to be almost complete, you know? But yeah, go to the Finland.fi website, and I've got a bunch of articles over there. The tram one is really good. Sounds like a tram, looks like a tram, but it's not a tram. Yeah, the trams can be very screechy. That's a good word for it. But it's so stoddy vibes. That's the word. That's the slang for the people from Helsinki are called. Is it like stoddy lyset? Yeah. Oh, anyways, okay, I got distracted there. But I was planning actually that this would be the last day we play on stream for this live stream. So, because it's almost 9 p.m. here. If we try to do another day, we'll go way over, you know how it is. Um, Wait, which way should I run? Maybe I'll do a little foraging. Let's check on the train station. I got confused earlier with the grass. What the? Oh, we made it perfect. I knew Sebastian walks here. So we designed it so that he doesn't hit the trees. Wait, I think he might hit one of these trees. Hold on, let's see. Where does he walk? This is good resource information gathering. Oh, I thought he would turn to go down, but no, he just keeps walking. I thought we're just stalking him. We're not even talking to him at all. And then he just hangs out here. My room might be a little less depressing if I had a window. Whatever, it's your vibe. Come on. If you had a window, Sebastian, you'd find something else to be depressed about, all right? You'd be depressed about the sun. It's so bright. It's so bright and oppressive. I wish I didn't even have a window. He would block out the light from the sun. You know what I mean? Like, come on. He would just have like tinfoil blocking it out completely. Like, I've been asking my mom to take this window out. I'm giving him such a hard time. He's not that bad, right? We got some forage here. Was it? Oh, blackberry forage. Oh, we need that for the community center, so might as well toss it in here. We got a bunch of fish. So let's oh wait, we got to put our dude. Oh, we also need yeah. Let me add this guy here for the community center. The plum is also a community center item. That away there. Let's put away this stuff. There we go. And, oh yeah, we gotta save all our trash from now on. And, I don't know, maybe on the last day we might have to go fishing for it. Might have to go fish up some more trash because, I've been recycling it too effectively. I forgot to plant the rare seed. I am a fool. Fortunately, if I plant it today, it takes... Let's plant it with some speed grow. Let's not even take a chance. We plant that puppy with some speed grow. Where do we plant it, though? Ah, I forget that I can't go around. I'm gonna put it right here. I think this will be safe. Right? This is safe. There we go. For sure. All right, what else was I gonna do? These trees. I know that... I want to put... like that. We need more wood fences. Yes. Just leave it. There we go. Already almost. What the? Ah. Okay, that's good. Good enough for now. Maybe. Just finish that. There we go. I just want it to look nice. Oh, this is done. Okay, it's 1 a.m. Time to go to bed. Oh, we gotta put the angler. Oh, and we gotta make a sign. Oh, I have the... Oh. There we go. Now, where are we gonna put the 4th fish pond? When we get the... whatever, the glacier fish. Where's that gonna go? There's no space. Oh, well. Don't think too much about it, alright? Yeah, it's perfect. It's just now turning 9 p.m. here in Finland. Ah, another day. Done. Hey, Zio, how are you? And how many kegs have I made, Marina? I think we made 23. Let's take a look. Yes, we have 23 kegs, and we'll be adding to that number every week. And just continuing to process our starfruit down. We might end up making a few more preserves jars for the pumpkins. Depending, or maybe not. We might just sell some pumpkins raw. You know, at a certain point, it might not even be worth. I don't know. I'm not going to play this day out, but I do want to walk out and just admire the farm a little bit. Look at this. Doesn't it look so good? I've never had a farm this pristine. This perfect. Oh, we got to move this. We'll get Robin to move it. We'll move it down at least 1 tile, if not more. Yeah. And yeah, these weren't planted in the best possible area, but whatever. It's all fine. And just double check, make sure all of our crops are okay. We didn't miss a spot, right? Good. Oh, hey, look, we actually have some forage over here. Oh, and we have a mushroom tree. Also, a lot of these trees are coming in. Oh, yeah, and I can move... Well, I guess, you know, at some point we're going to move this over. Oh, our bok choy is ready, so we even could replant that, you know? Yeah, we're gonna move. Let me inspect. Yeah, when this grows up, we'll move it over. That way we'll have all of our, whatchamacallit, our sort of saps, syrups, resins, what have you. Pet that dog. Oh, I keep forgetting about that. We're not going to play this day out, but I just want to go and check the traveling cart. Coffee's so amazing. Yeah, we need to get coffee going, for sure. Pretty soon, we're going to have so much money, we won't even know what to do with it. Retro catalog. Remember we were trying to get that forever in the granny farm? Of course it's here. But what we're really waiting for is that the combat quarterly. Honestly, if there was a combat quarterly here, I would be really sad because we have no money to buy it. So I'm kind of relieved that there isn't one. Not that that changes anything, right? Like, it doesn't change... It doesn't improve the chance. But at least we don't have the FOMO. We don't have FOMO of missing out on a combat quarterly. But yeah. Oh, you were playing Elden Ring, Zio. I've never played Elden Ring. Of course, I've heard it's a really great game. One of the greatest... I haven't gotten around to it yet. Oh yeah, we planted all these trees. At some point, we'll have to come harvest them. Yeah, it's like all of my gaming energy is going into Stardew, which is fine. I don't mind. Oh, we actually have another crate over here. Coffee is really helpful, actually. But yeah, there's so many other games I want to play. But then there's just so many other things I have to do. There's so much... It's like... I have to spend time practicing Finnish. Oh yeah, we want to chop some trees down. Yeah, I want to take out this second row here. I want to take this out. I just want more space around here, you know? Right, wait, this takes up... Is it a 4x4? Yeah, it's 4x4. Where's it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's a 5x5. I was even thinking, I'm like, huh, could I fit one like up here? But no, it's going to be too cramped. It would be right up against the fence. I don't even know where we're... I have no idea where we're going to put that other... Maybe we don't even make it. I mean, the probably the best option is over here, right? Like, just chop this down and put it over here. I don't know. I wish I could sneak it in back here. That would be nice. But... yeah, you can't break these. Yeah, these aren't possible. Some of the bushes you can break on your farm, but those aren't breakable. But yeah, we'll wrap up the stream here, guys. Thanks for following along. If you're enjoying the live stream series, then please leave a like, subscribe. It really helps me out. I appreciate it. And also, yeah, just so fun to have you guys here in chat, following the challenge, making money here on the Finding Fern farm. Every day we're getting closer. Eventually, we will have to enter the mines. We will have to fight all the monsters. And it is going to be terrifying. But we have the power of God and anime on our side. And by God and anime, I just mean the Galaxy Sword and the Galaxy Hammer. All right. That's my God and anime. But yeah. Stacy says, I love it when you say I'm not going to play this day out and then go through most of the day. Look, I'm just doing reconnaissance. All right. It's a reconnaissance mission day. That's all. That's all. I'm just checking. Exactly, Marina. Thank you. Thanks for understanding me. Yeah, Elden Ring isn't for everyone. Yeah, it's very difficult, I've heard. You have to be very persistent and you have to actually get good at the game in order to beat it. Yeah. Yes, Marina. May Yoba bless us. I agree. Good, good. Let's see. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. I haven't decided, but definitely over this weekend sometime. I'll post in the Discord when I'm going to go live. And yeah, we'll get back to it here on the Finding Fern Farm in the Grandpa Challenge. Yeah, this is one of my favorite farms. I feel like I think the Granny Challenge is my favorite playthrough of all time for sure. But this might top it. Maybe. The Granny Challenge had a lot more lore. And maybe, I don't know, I just haven't really thought too much about the lore for Grandpa. We have come up with a bit of a backstory, but I haven't developed it. So maybe that would be a good thing to do as well. I need to make some more slides. That's what I need. We need some slides for Grandpa so he has his lore. It's connected to Granny. Yeah, we'll figure something out. But okay, guys. That's all for me for this one. Have a good start to your weekend. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next live stream. This is Grandpa Bob signing out. Goodbye.